You're live with Alvin After Dark, brought to you by BMW Freeport, located at 291 West Sunrise Highway in Freeport, New York. Please visit their service apartment located at 100 Cleveland Avenue. 100 Cleveland Avenue, located in Freeport, New York. Please visit Alvin Peters himself at the sales room. Over at 291 West Sunrise Highway. We have a good show tonight. We have some fun tonight. I have the lovely Miss Markia Menton. Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, New York?
It's election day.
Yes, it is.
There's a lot going on, So listen, everyone out there, we streaming live on StrongIsland.tv. You're on my page. You're streaming live. You can call me 516-945-9099. We can talk about the election, anything you want to talk about, the memes. We're gonna have some fun today. All I'm asking you to do is share my post so we can stream live or evening for the next hour from 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. We have some interesting topics before we get into the election, which is very, very crazy, very funny. And if you want to call in and share your opinions and your thoughts about the election, please do. If you want to get real serious, we can get real serious, or if we just get real funny with it. I really don't mind. Once again, friends of the show is BIG, Belize Independence Group. Also, friends support the Diocese of Belize. DJ Morfire, DJ A&G, DJ Face Off. Also, the lovely Miss Shantice Hogue for Simply Crafted for you. So please get out there and get all those natural shea butter soaps. Make you feel all sexy and silky. Kind of you're bringing sexy back. So, Markia, what's going on?
Not much. What's going on with you?
It's election.
It's election day. Yes,
it is
I got
election
out there
day.
and I
it's
voted.
Election day. It is election day, and unfortunately, I can't vote, and I won't get into reasons why I can't vote, but I can't vote. I'm in the military and can't vote, but I won't tell you why I can't vote. My mama is definitely mad at me, so Mom, I'm sorry. But I did make sure to tell people to go out there and vote and cast your votes and vote. People who say that they don't think that voting makes a difference. It really does, it really does. It's strange because we're always reading crazy things in the news, right? So today I read that a new Navy ship called the USS Zumwalt, a warship that only Batman would drive.
Batman.
Only Batman would drive. You have to, apparently, the ammunition is going to cost $800,000.
That's a lot of money.
That's freaking ridiculous. That makes no damn sense. So you're telling me the United States build a warship that costs $800,000 per round? That's one round is $800,000. So this is where our money is going.
Exactly.
And that makes no sense.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And I found that to be crazy, people, that the United States has built a warship that costs $800,000 for one round, and that's ridiculous. It really is. So once again, you could always give us a call at 516-945-9099. Please, if you're viewing this right now for the first time, we're doing this live on Facebook, and I would love for you, please, to share it on your page. Please just share it on your page, definitely, so people can see what we're talking about and things like that. You can call in. We can share your views on the elections, what's going on right now. You can also if you want some advice, we'll give you some advice. I may give you good advice or bad advice. I don't know, but
I'm not giving out bad advice. I don't think you'll give out bad advice.
No, I won't give out any bad advice. I don't think so either. But we got some interesting topics for this evening. Everyone keeps talking about if Trump wins, they're going to move.
Are you going to move if Trump wins?
I'm not going to damn place. I'm going to say it right here. No, but everyone's seriously. Everyone keeps talking about Trump move, that they're going to move to Canada, they're going to move to Guyana, they're going to move wherever they're moving to, back to Africa. So since y'all are moving, we're going to talk about long-distance relationships, because that's what you're going to have. You're going to have a long-distance relationship if you move.
Yes, definitely. Well, there are a lot of people in long-distance relationships now, so I think it could work. What are your thoughts?
Long distance relationships. I'm not sure if I'm big on the whole long distance relationship. It is. You have to be. You know what? You have to be really into a person to really be into long distance relationships.
That's true.
You like.
I think you have to be really into a person to be in a relationship, period. Whether it be long distance or local,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. You still would have to be into that person.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, you definitely got to be definitely in it. It's just crazy. But since we're talking about that, right? I guess we'll go over some of the topics in long distance relationships. Since we're talking about long distance relationships, so I will let you start off with the first one.
The first one, let's face it, long distance relationships can be rough.
So how can they be rough?
Timing.
Yes.
You're on different schedules. If there's a time change, if the person lives somewhere where they're at least like 6 hours ahead or behind, and you guys are not on the same, it's kind of hard to get on the same page to talk and to communicate.
That is true. Also, the people who, for instance, let's say, for instance, you get off work at 6 p.m. and you're wanting that person, you're longing for that person, and that person is not there. What are you gonna do? Like,
I mean, I guess that's why we have things like FaceTime and Skype.
okay,
That's a good way to stay. I mean, stay in touch. You can at least see the person.
okay. I mean, I just think it just doesn't work. I mean,
You don't
see,
think so?
if
I think
you're
it
not-
would. I think it would. I wouldn't mind being in a long distance relationship.
okay, all right, okay, if you say so. Well, number 2 on the list was, it's crazy because it says here, my now ex-boyfriend and I used to FaceTime on dinner dates at Chipotle. We would literally order and sit and eat while FaceTime. So it's like we were together, scarfing down food at the same time. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I just wouldn't do that. Like, I would not be at a restaurant FaceTiming somebody, kind of like, okay, hey baby, how you doing? Like, you're in California and I'm in New York, and the time is 3 hour difference, and I'm looking at somebody. I just think that. I think when you get to a certain age, I think if you're younger, it's cool. Well, actually, no. Actually, we reverse. Because if you're older, why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah, because I'm waiting for
No,
for your explanation. Come on.
I don't even know.
Yeah, you don't know.
I just don't know. Does anybody believe in long distance relationships at all out there? Because you're going to need that after Trump wins. Because half of y'all going to move to Canada and Africa and wherever else y'all want to move to. So,
Well, maybe they'll meet someone that lives there, and then they won't
you
be in a long distance relationship
You might meet somebody
anymore.
in Africa. And his name is Ebola.
Oh my gosh, I can't with you. You're terrible
Hello.
for that.
My name is Ebola. What is your name? Let me cook you dinner. I want to make love to you right now.
Terrible.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just what's number 3? What's number 3 say?
Number 3, agree on an evening to find a new recipe for dinner that neither of you have tried. FaceTime, Skype, while both cooking it, then eat it together. No,
See,
that's not going to happen. I'm sorry.
That's retarded. That is retarded. Why would I cook with you at the same time? This doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, Aleda. I think white people wrote this. I don't think no black person wrote this right here.
That's if you can cook with them at the same time. If you're in different time schedules, if you're in a different time zone, you wouldn't be able to cook at the same time.
I don't think so either. I don't think so. My boyfriend lives in LA. We love doing things together, even if we're not together. I just think it makes no damn sense.
Now, I get it if it's a situation where that person comes in and out of town. That's a little bit different. Or you fly to that person. That's a little bit different. But I don't know about doing all of these activities on Skype or on FaceTime.
What's number 5 say?
Number 5, my fiance lives in D.C. We've been together for 6 years, and almost 2 of the years have been long distance. That's not that long.
No. Well, it depends on what. See, the only thing is we don't know where she lives. She says my fiance lives I'm guessing New York, right? Okay, number 6.
See, oh wait,
Yeah.
but it says we do FaceTime, schedule trips to see each other at least twice a month, and send each other packages or gifts just because. Twice a month is a good.
That's different. This person says, I have a boyfriend who lives in D.C. We get together twice a month, and we travel to see each other, and that's good. These are all women. These are all different women. I'm not being racist, so I'm not being prejudging, but these are white names. I don't see Kishona. I don't see. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It says, it says my boyfriend, now fiance, and I started dating long distance when he lured me in by making a bet that ended up with having a snail mail me in 10 handwritten compliments over the course of a few months. So some came in a postcard, some came with flowers, and some favorite ones came with little chocolate treats. I live in Minnesota, and he lives in New York City. That's big.
That is
You know, I guess it can work for some people. It definitely can. What does number 7 say?
I'm currently in a distance relationship and have been for a year. We send each other old school letters pretty frequently and care packages for the bigger occasions. We also use Snapchat a lot. It's nice to see someone's face. I also think talking on the phone is key. The biggest one to me is planning out the next time you'll see each other. Otherwise, there's no light at the end of the tunnel.
No, there's really no light at the end. I don't think there's any light at the end of the tunnel, period, for long distance relationship. So, since we are on the election night this evening, I know some of y'all are pretty, going back and forth with hey, Jacob, I see you, Jacob, what's going on? Sac Posse, what's up, baby? I see you. What's going on? Definitely. Ellen, we got some people, we got some funny pictures and memes that I've saw today on social media, on Facebook, and on Instagram. And one of the first ones is, let's take a look and see what it is. It says, this milk expires the same day America does if you vote for Donald Trump. Well, actually, it doesn't say for vote for Donald Trump, but it's going to expire whether you vote for Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. So, America, we're going to expire today. It's a sad day. What's the next one?
The next one.
It says,
Oh my gosh.
I must give
Donald Trump credit for exposing all of the hatred, racism, and bigotry that we've been told for years doesn't even exist anymore.
That is true. I must say one thing, definitely, quite a few of my friends have said, I have lost friends on social media because of such the differences in
Opinion?
in opinion of politics and things you should not discuss. 2 things you should never discuss: religion and politics. Because you don't see eye to eye in those 2 things, And I don't think you should lose friendships over it. But in this situation where Donald Trump has been very, very vocal on bringing out the worst in people, I think that's what people have been really focusing on. So once again, if you're out there, you want to share your opinion, you want to give me a call, 516-945-9099. Sac Posse, I see you. What's going on, young brother? How you feeling? Jacob, what's good? Marcus, I see you. Angel Child, what's going on? Nikki, I see you as well. So thank y'all for viewing. I'm shouting y'all out. This is live on Facebook right here. But once again, I think people are just, with him being so direct and not poised as our current President Barack Obama, he is not as poised as he is. He is not as we want someone who
He's not as refined.
He's not. And for someone who's a billionaire, he's really not. Right? I mean,
yeah. It is what it is. He's not.
He's not refined. He's not. Even though he has this quote unquote, gorgeous, supposedly beautiful wife, she's like a.
He's a loose cannon.
Exactly.
Basically.
And she's retarded. She really is. I'm sorry. She is something kind of stupid. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. I think what's the name? Melania. Whatever her name is. Whatever. She's some kind of. Listen, if you look at the way the first family is right now, it is beautiful. It is amazing how they are, and I just think personally that we're never ever going to have anyone like them ever in the White House for the next umpteen years to come. I definitely can say that. So people, if you're out there, you want to call, you want to chime in, 516-945-9099, and definitely share my live view right now on your page as well. What other pictures we got on there, LA? So everyone here is rocking the vote and it says New York City votes. I voted. So everyone has their I voted sticker, which is great. So I'm happy you got out there and you voted. What's the next picture?
Not everyone.
Not everyone, but some people did.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people did. Yes, I like this. I'm sorry. This was definitely funny. It says, as Hillary Clinton is going for the black vote, it says, thanks for the vote, fam.
That
During
is
the election.
hilarious.
The election night and after the election, she is long gone. LA, what do you think about that picture, LA?
I think that's the truth with all Democrats.
Okay.
Because black people have been given their vote since the 1960s, and they've got nothing in return for it.
Okay, I agree.
That's true.
I definitely agree. Well, another great news. The next picture is that Steve Harvey will be telling us if Steve Harvey will be announcing the next president of the United States of America.
That should be interesting. Very funny.
I'm like, my bad.
Hilarious.
I'm sorry. Actually, the runner-up was so-and-so, but the actual president is,
I just can't believe how Trump is killing it right now. Let's talk about that.
It's closer now, actually. But he won some states that she needed to win.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised they didn't think he was going to win it. And now it's kind of questionable now. I didn't think he was even going to have a chance. But the way it looks now, this is really close.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing on social media and MSN and everything else. So once again, if you have your opinions and views about the election, you want to share some opinions, please call in 516-945-9099. Also, if you're viewing, please, Sakpase, Jacob, Marcus, Abigail, Nikki, please share my live stream on your page. Please, 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 and please. And what's the next picture we got there? It says, if Donald Trump becomes president, nobody better not say shit to me. The whole boat ride back to Africa, or we fighting. Well, guess what, people? I'm not going back to Africa because I'm not from Africa.
You're going back to Belize.
I'm going back to Belize. Listen, if you're going back to Africa, let me know, please. I need y'all to send me a care package. You going back to Africa?
No, I'm not. I definitely want to visit Africa.
Yes, I heard Johannesburg is beautiful.
Yes.
I heard Johannesburg is
that's what
beautiful. I heard
too.
that Ghana is beautiful. I heard that Egypt is also beautiful as well. So I would definitely not taking a boat ride back there. Once again, these memes and pictures are pure comedy, and it's all in jokes of everything people are putting on social media and making light of a very serious situation, which is great. That you guys have a great sense of humor, which is very, very good. So keep up with the memes and the pictures and the jokes and things like that.
Is it memes or memes?
Memes, memes, whatever it is.
I
don't know.
You
I'm
say
asking.
potato,
I
I say
really don't
potato.
know.
I know.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
I had a discussion with my
Is it so-
girlfriend about this
is
the
it-
other day because I was like, is it memes or memes? I said, I hear people say memes, and then I'm like, oh, I'm mortified because I was saying memes the whole time.
That's what I thought.
And I'm
does
like,
it-
I
is
thought it
it
was
memes
memes.
or
I don't know.
memes?
Does it stand for something?
But I heard
like,
it
is
was
it an
memes.
acronym? I don't know what it is.
I have no. Is anybody out there know what it means? Is it memes or memes? Could you
Call us and let us
call
know.
us and let us know? 'Cause we just don't know. We here.
We
on
need
Alvin
you
After
to
Dark.
advise us.
We need some advisors. We need some advisors on this. This would be better than the election. Can we get some advisors, please? I have no idea.
Memes or memes?
Is it memes or memes? I have no idea, no whatsoever. What's the next picture? Oh, this was actually very funny.
no, that was
hilarious.
so funny.
So this is all over social media right now. Trump cast votes in the presidential race when you're not even sure if your wife is going to vote for you or not. She probably like no.
She probably didn't.
She probably like no. All the shit you talking about women. She says, ain't you about grabbing them pussycats? But that is all over social media because that was caught in action. That was caught in action. That was actually very, very funny. But we're gonna keep talking about the presidential race for the next 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes, and then we're gonna talk about the 10 the science facts on breakups. Because we're about to break up. People know. People have ended relation. Think about it. The two things, right? And it was I kind of put the two and two together, right? People have said if Donald Trump wins, they're moving to Canada, they're moving to Africa, they're moving back to the Caribbean, wherever they're moving to. Okay, fine. But during this whole election period, people's relationships have ended.
Yes.
I
could see why.
Yes, because good friend of mine. I'm not going to shout him out, but a good friend of mine who's a DJ, who I've known since he was a young youth. he wants to vote. He's Puerto Rican, and he says I don't even think he even voted, but he says I'm with Trump, and you would think that being a young Spanish brother, he would not vote for Trump because and what kind of got me was he says he believes everything that Trump stands for. And
a lot of people do.
But that's crazy. I mean,
well, listen, you got it's not, in other words, not what he stands for or how he says it.
Yeah.
But in other words, if you're pro-life,
that's right.
You cannot vote for Hillary.
That's right.
If you believe in God and keeping God preserved in our society, Hillary doesn't support that. Okay, so it's really what they say is you're not supposed to vote for a person's personality. You have to vote on the issues that they stand for.
That's correct.
So it's hard though because you see a person you don't like the way they're acting, so you develop a dislike to them. And personally, they're both the two most disliked candidates we've ever had.
That's true.
But the fact of the matter is, you're supposed to vote on the issues, not the actual person's personality.
That's correct.
Although the personality could, but you vote on the issues.
Yeah.
So that's really the way you're supposed to vote.
Exactly, and when that person has a great, and when that individual or those individuals who are running have award-winning personalities and they're charming, and they have the issues, those whatever issues that they have that you care about, and they speak strongly about those issues, and they have a great personality, it makes you even want to vote for that individual even more.
That's true.
And that's one of the reasons why President Barack Obama is such a great president, or has been such a great president, because he has such...
He's well-rounded.
Exactly. And he's liked by many,
Well, he was a very good speaker.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He's very authentic, and he was very, very good with the teleprompter, and he got his points across very eloquently.
And he's genuine.
You said. Yeah.
He's genuine. I think that's what people want. They want people who are genuine and sincere and real. You can't. Because we live in a time where things have changed so drastically that we want to see more. We want to see the humane in people. We don't want to see a politician.
That's true.
We want to see the human nature in people.
That's definitely true.
And that's where the First Family right now is. Has that on them. I mean, they just have a great person. Hey, Jamise, what's going on? I see you watching. Hopefully, you'll be on here sitting up next to me one day.
Well, I think that Michelle and Barack, because I have to say both of them as a couple,
yes,
they're very relatable. So that's another thing.
Yes.
They know how to relate to people as far as the human characteristic goes. And I think that's one thing that a lot of first couples may not have had.
Yes, I agree.
Since Ronald and Nancy Reagan were probably the most, eloquent, authentic first lady and president.
You're right.
You'd have to go back to them to get that, because we haven't had that in a while.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see you, Jamise. So please, Jamise, hey, do me a favor, share my video on your page, please. Hey, Gus, what's going on, brother? I see you. Please, definitely, Gus, share my video on your page. I definitely see you. So we're streaming live. This is different. This is definitely different. We're streaming live, which is fun.
It's much different.
It really is. You know. I got Sprint texting me about some craziness. I don't know what Sprint's texting me about. What's the next picture we got down there, LA? Far left. Okay. You saved our country from the depths of the Great Bush Recession, waking up every morning and pushing through in the face of the, what does that say? Thank you. I got my glasses. I still
Yeah.
can't see. Unprecedented racism, hate, and obstructions. The American people can never thank you enough for your immense contribution to our country, your perseverance, and keep fighting, and your amazing grace. We love you, President Obama. So that was on, I think that was on Facebook. I saw that, and it was, once again, people have a great respect and admiration for the First Family.
Yes, they do.
Great
I
admiration for the
definitely
First Family.
don't want to see them go.
No, I think no one does. Like I said before, we keep seeing these memes or memes, whatever they are.
Let us know what they are.
Yeah, let us know
people.
what they are, people. Are they memes or memes? I don't know. Or put it on the Facebook Live. But can we go to Grandma's house and get what did it say? Can we not have a president for right now? Can we live month to month without a candidate? Can we just chill for a moment? Is that possible?
We need to just throw someone in there, and then if we don't like them, throw them out.
Yeah, exactly.
Trial and error.
Exactly. Trial and error. What's the next picture up there? This is funny too. I saw this today as well. I can't wait to watch the season finale of America. So, everyone, I think someone said, that this is probably the best reality TV show ever in history. Is this year's presidential race? It definitely is. But it's kind of weird, no one's calling us this evening. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, please call in.
Yeah, give us a call.
I want you guys to call in.
People always say, "Hey, I'm watching you, but I don't want to call because I don't want to disturb your flow." Call in. Give us your opinion.
Yes.
Let us know what your thoughts are about this election. 516-945-9099. What are your thoughts, and how do you feel and about what's going on and things like that. Or if you had a chance, we spoke about long distance relationships, and our next topic is going to be about 10 science facts about breakups. And because we're about to break up, we're breaking up with President Barack Obama. We're going to get a new boyfriend or girlfriend, and we're going to see how they're going to treat us as a country. It's definitely sad. Definitely
We're basically getting new parents.
Yes,
quote
we get
unquote.
new parents, new quote unquote. New parents, and a bimbo and an idiot. No, I'm sorry. What's that next picture? What?
I was going to say, I know a lot of people are on pins and needles
They are.
with this whole election
Yeah, they really
thing.
are. Yeah. What's the next picture, LA? Not sure if you're voting for Satan or voting for Lucifer.
I think this is true to a certain degree.
Yes, definitely.
And I think that's why a lot of people didn't vote, because they feel like, either way, it's going to be a lose-lose situation. They don't feel like there's someone that they can actually agree with. So they feel like, what, I'd rather just not place a vote. We have a caller.
Why is it so far away? You're live with Alvin after dark. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Alvin? It's Jason.
What up, Jason? Oh, what's up, brother? What's going on, man? How you feeling, man?
Chilling. I think I'll call in, check in and see how everything going. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Word. Well, I'm on kind of like pins and needles, you know what I'm saying, with this whole election thing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I'm kind of trying to figure out, should I pack? Should I not pack? Word.
So you trying to figure out whether you go back to Africa or not, huh?
Yeah, word. And the fucked up thing is I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody in Africa, so I'm going to have to start all over. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I'm like, God damn.
That's not bad, man.
At first, you know what? It's funny. When Trump at first was running and everything, I kind of treated it like, how when Al Sharpton would say that he's running for president. It's like, yeah, okay, Al. By the first round, he's done with it. I'm surprised Trump got this far.
I think everybody's surprised he got this far.
Yeah, and I think what's making it worse is nobody even likes Hillary. I don't even like Hillary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like the lesser of two evils. So it's like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait. Oh wait, my fault. I'm cursing.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. You can curse.
Alright, because I don't want y'all to be bleeping it.
No, this is live.
Live
You
and
good?
animated. I like it.
Word. And it's funny because I'm watching the show, and it's like you guys were saying, as far as like people saying that they scared to call in because they don't want to mess up y'all flow, and I'm like, wow, that's me right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, do I call? Do I not call?
No, call.
Yeah, definitely
You know
call.
what I'm saying?
Definitely call.
So I mean, oh man, yo, but I'm here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching the show. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I appreciate
Word.
you watching.
Word. So I ain't gonna hold y'all up or nothing. I just wanted to check in real quick, let y'all know that yes, y'all are talking to somebody right now. I'm listening, staying tuned between watching y'all, watching the news. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate you for calling.
All right, of course, anytime.
All right,
Thank
bro.
you. Have a good
All
night.
right, y'all take care.
All
You
right.
too.
Well, that was Jason giving us the call just to check in and say what's going on, and people are texting me and things like that. And thank you for calling again, Jason. And once again, people are saying the lesser of two evils, and you know, I guess a lot of people don't want Hillary to win.
It's almost like
Yeah.
everybody's voting for one to prevent the other one
From
from
winning.
winning.
I was just going to say that.
Rather
yes.
than voting, it's like everybody's grudgingly, all right, well, let me vote for this one just to stop the other one.
Yes.
Yeah. Hold on, we got a caller. Hold on 1 second. You're live with Alvin After Dark. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Pandora. I'm calling from Ohio.
Hey, Pandora, what's going on? How you feeling this evening?
Wonderful. How are you?
Oh, you sound wonderful. I am wonderful as wonderful can be. No complaints. So our topic for this evening is we're talking about some of if you have an opinion on the election, or we tie that in with long distance relationships and breakups, because after this election there's going to be a lot of long distance relationships and some breakups.
Definitely, I can see how that would happen, especially because right now the country is so divided. I've been reading stories online all night about couples voting differently in the election and having arguments about it, friendships breaking up. So I could definitely see how that would be a possibility.
Definitely.
Relationships going apart about it. But on the topic of long-distance relationships, I think, in today's age, with technology making it easier to communicate and to be able to have that connection with your partner every day, with not being, with them every day, it makes it a little bit easier. But at the same time, because of technology and we're so connected through social media, I think it makes it hard because people have options and they see the options that they have. And sometimes, they get dissatisfied with what they currently have. And I just think it causes relationships to not be as strong. So it's twofold. Technology can help or technology can break it up. So
It's funny you said that, because on some of the things that we found on MSN and Huffington Post is that exactly what you said about technology plays a major role in relationships. People can Skype, they can text, and they can look at Snapchat, they can look at Instagram, they can look at Facebook, they can Twitter, and I think that's, once again, it's right. It's twofold. It's a double-edged sword. So it's a good thing and a bad thing, because once again, like you said, you have a lot of options. So
you do,
Yeah.
and especially for men, women outnumber men, so you have a lot more options. And women are emotional creatures.
yes,
so
you are. Yes, and men are
It
physical.
makes long distance relationships a little bit harder. I'm not opposed to it. I think that, if you like someone and you have a connection with someone and they don't live in your state or even in your country, so I say go for it. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I think that everybody should follow their heart. So
I agree.
I agree
It's
with
like
that.
it's like the 3 C's, right? You have to make a choice to take a chance, or things will never change.
right.
Yeah.
So you could be missing out on, as my friend likes to say, your kingdom man or your kingdom queen. So so go for it and just see what happens. I would hate to miss out on something that God has plan for me because I'm worried about it, from a long distance perspective, or feeling some type of insecurity about it because it is long distance. And again, because men have a lot of choices.
It's funny, as what you say, I say a little differently. I always tell people, never look past your potential blessing. And I think most people do because of certain things or certain obstacles. And sometimes the obstacles aren't even that great. I just think that they look past their potential blessing and they miss the opportunity when it's right in front of them.
I agree.
So I'm gonna find me a girlfriend in Ohio.
It's looking bad for not just Ohio, it's looking bad for the country. But, I was telling my friends, she was like, with this election, for Black people, there's a lot on the line. The next president gets to appoint probably a couple Supreme Court justices. And with all the racial tension that's going on and just the tone and the atmosphere of the election right now, that it's a little scary for us. But at the same time, hell, we survived slavery as African Americans. We can survive this if it goes the other way. And we'll be fine at the end of the day because of our resilience. So we just have to keep that in mind. But nonetheless, it'll be some sad faces and, some dejection tomorrow if it goes the way it looks like it's going right now. So, yeah. And we played a big part of that. So
definitely.
You can blame Ohio.
Definitely.
Well, it was nice talking to you all, and have a good show tonight. And let's stay positive about this election thing.
Definitely. Thank you. Thank you for calling. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
So once again, we want to thank, that's Pandora from calling all the way from Ohio. So once again, and she believes in long distance relationships.
Yes.
Get her phone number, call her back.
You don't like long distance relationships.
I'm going to change my mind. Wait, see me go to Ohio.
But
what's in Ohio though?
What she said was true, because I actually know a few people who have had long distance relationships and haven't been with their partner, even in the same country, and they ended up getting married. So I just think, just don't block your blessing. If you feel like it's strong enough and you genuinely care about a person, just see where it goes.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Hey, what's going on, Wilfredo Vega? I see you, brother Vega, on the square. What's going on, bruh? If you get a chance, definitely share my live stream on your page, please, bruh. We'll definitely appreciate it. One of my Masonic brothers right there who's watching me, definitely appreciate you, and went to high school with that brother too. So I see you, brother Vega. I definitely see you. Oh, back on. So we're gonna go back and forth, election to relationships, since that's what we're talking about right now. So here is 10 science-backed facts about breakups.
Yes.
Yay! Yay!
Get the cake out.
All right. So, number one. Okay. Facebook stalking for all you women.
And men. It's not just women who stalk on
mostly
Facebook.
All y'all women.
It's men too.
And that's number one. Number one. Facebook stalking your ex could make it harder to move on. And that's true. And it says here, I don't have to read it. Well, I'll read it. After all is said and done, it's natural that you may want to keep tabs on your ex. Since you can't just pick up the phone and chat, you may find yourself doing something equally bad in your darkest, weakest moments. You may browse his or her Facebook page for instant relief, but it's actually doing you harm. The short answer is no. Exposure to an ex-partner through Facebook may obstruct the process of healing and moving on. So guess what, ladies and men?
Yeah, and gents. Thank you.
Seriously, don't Facebook stalk your ex-girlfriend unless y'all. You know what? Should you like cut all connections if y'all broke up? L.A. Markia?
I don't think so. I think it just depends on how you broke up and maybe why.
That's true. That is true.
And maybe how your friendship was prior. I don't necessarily. Some people feel like you have to cut the person out of your life, and I don't necessarily agree with that.
All right. Okay. I want you to see, ladies. If you dated me, I will not block you. You can definitely look at my Facebook page. knock yourself out because you'll get your feelings hurt.
But see, the problem is when people break up and the wound is still raw.
Yeah, I got
and they
you.
go and look on their ex's page to see what they're doing. Then they find, oh, this person, oh, he may be with a new girl, and maybe he's engaged, or maybe he's married, or maybe he had a baby. And then it's just like it stirs up all of these emotions that would have never been there if you just didn't look at the page.
I actually had a young lady I dated who blocked me. Right? This is funny.
I've
Who-
blocked a couple of people.
Well, actually, she first unfriended me. We were dating, and then she asked to be my friend again. That was funny. And then she moved away, and then she blocked me. But I guess she must have realized that when she blocked me, which was fine, I don't really care, that when she blocked me, she also blocked herself from viewing me. So guess what? She unblocked me.
She unblocked you. She invited you back to be her friend. I
No,
bet.
she didn't invite me
She
back
just-
to be her friend,
Oh.
but she unblocked me.
Yeah.
So now, Facebook now has this thing where it says on this day, now like it tells you on this day, like today is the 8th. So on this day, on the 8th of 2015, 2014, 2013. So she happens to be in quite a few of those pictures. And that's why I
Okay.
realized that how she unblocked me. And
Oh,
I
okay.
clicked her page and said, okay. But I'm not.
So it's a reminder. So are you adding her back as a friend now?
Hell to the no. Hell no. To the
I'm
no,
mad
no, no. To the no. Ooh-wee.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What's number 2?
Facebook use may have caused your breakup.
Yes, that is true.
That's true.
Facebook has caused many breakups, and
Instagram too.
Instagram, Twitter,
Snapchat.
Snapchat. It has. Hey, what's up, Chris for the finesse? What's going on, brother? I see you watching me. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. You can share my page. Share my page on your page. It'd be great. Or definitely give us a call 516-945-9099. We're talking about breakups, long distance relationships, and 10 science-backed facts about breakups and the election. But we're talking about social media causing your breakup. Social media has been very, very prevalent in divorces as well.
Oh, are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised
I'm
at all.
definitely not surprised. It's just, once again, like you say, men are physical. The more they see you, and like how I said before, there are some guys who go through and they like every woman that's attractive. They like every single picture. It's like, but then they'll inbox one girl, and then they'll be liking another girl's pictures, and it's just a lot goes on.
It's crazy
It's
because
a lot,
every-
and then it makes you feel like you can't trust
That individual.
anyone because it's all over the place.
Well, I will tell you this. I am in some very I am in some very, very provocative.
Yes.
I'm in some nasty ass pages on Facebook. forget the long word provocative. I'm in some nasty stuff on. People have added me to these pages, and I don't even look at my Facebook at work anymore, only because it's some stuff that pop up. My mom one day, I was in the dining room with my mom. My mom said, "Let me see your Facebook." I said, "Oh no, you are not see my Facebook page. You are not looking at my Facebook page. You go see everything from the rooter to the tutor, face down, ass up." I'm talking. I was like, "Whoa, you gotta look at my Facebook page. That's slow, baby." Jesus.
Let me ask you a
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
Now, do you have it on Facebook where your friends could actually see what pages you are?
I have
connected to?
no idea about those settings.
Okay.
I have no idea about the settings that I have it on. And I'm not trying to hide anything from anybody. Once again, you want to view my page, because you see my page. My page is purely entertainment. It's quotes, it's jokes, it's fun videos, it's some facts. It's nothing personal about nothing really personal. And I think certain people get very, 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 very personal with Facebook. Like they get mad if you
Yes,
comment.
they-
Like mofo, you put it up on social media.
Yes.
Why can't we comment?
Yes.
And it causes those breakups. Those guys liking those pages, and every New Year's I would say 10 facts going forward for Facebook and things like we see when you like the nasty pages and things like that.
You know what you got to be careful about? You got to be careful of people adding you to groups.
Yes.
That-
It's
and that's
not
what it is.
necessarily the pages you like, because people add you and you don't even know.
That's
And I
true.
realized that the
And
other
then
day.
people can go see you and you're like, oh my God, he belongs to that group.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
You got to watch that stuff.
That's true.
Oh, my boy, Wilfredo Vega says Facebook is supposed to be social media, but too many people mistake it for intimate media. They post
Yes.
everything that's going on in their personal lives. Brother Vega, I
Absolutely.
definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Once again, big shout out to my boy Christopher Finesse. I know he's out down south. He's a great artist. Brother could sing. I met that brother when I worked over at Nike Town. And
Wow.
tall, good-looking brother too. Big shout out to that brother right there. He's always supportive of me. We don't talk as much as we used to, but when we talk, we definitely talk. So, what's that?
I think that's just the tablet updated.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that was. I was like, was that the doorbell? Like, hello, Mr. Rogers. Okay. What was number three? Okay, number three. What we got here? Number three. Oh, Twitter might cause your breakup. Twitter. Yeah, you tweeting. You tweeting about some shit. Yeah, Twitter will cause your breakup. Twitter causes a lot of people in situations. You know what? I can't tweet though. I'm not into tweeting.
Me either.
I think I think Twitter's just, to me, it's very. It just sounds adolescent. Hey, Melissa, what's going on? I see you watching. Thanks for watching. If you can share my live stream on your page, I greatly appreciate it. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Shout everybody out. And if you want to call us, please, with your opinions and views, 516-945-9099. We're talking about long-distance relationships. We're talking about 10 science facts about breakups, because after this election,
We're moving.
y'all moving.
Packing.
Y'all moving and y'all are packing and y'all breaking up.
Yes, we are.
You got a couple more pictures on there. What's the next picture we got up there? I think it was after that cartoon picture. Yeah, this is the beautiful picture right here. 8 years, no scandals, no mistresses, no impeachment hearings, just class and grace personified. I sure am going to miss the first family. And it says this family, but I said the first family because it's definitely. You just take a look at it. It's definitely definitely going to miss the first round. And I'm sure what they're going to probably do is they're going to have a great show on the first family. Hey, Kimberly Santana, what's going on? I see you. Kimberly Santana is actually my co-host, as you always co-host for a couple of shows. So Kimberly, I see you. Please share this on your page, Kimberly. Definitely. Hey, Dana, what's going on? I see you too. What's going on? So if you just tuned in, we're talking about a presidential election and things like that. I showed some funny memes or memes, however you want to pronounce them, because I don't know how to pronounce them. And apparently we don't
Memes.
memes.
You're saying it wrong again.
Whatever.
It's
You say
memes or
tomato, I say
memes.
tomato. We're talking about 10 science back fact about breakups, because after this election, half y'all gonna break up anyway. And long distance relationships. After this election, y'all gonna have a long distance relationship with your loved one, because some of y'all moving back to Africa, Canada.
But guess what? That
what?
long distance relationship will probably break up because it's going to be mostly on social media.
That's right. I broke up with my man because he voted for Trump, or you know what? Do you think America is? That's a good question. Do you think America is ready for a female president?
I think
Let's-
so.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I just think Hillary
It's
is
not
a
the
little
person.
What?
she's
Just not her.
she's a very polarizing person. So,
Oh my
but yes, I there's definitely that's the next right there. There'll
Yeah.
be another black president, absolutely.
Yeah.
There'll be a Hispanic president, and there will be a female president.
How about Asian?
Uh,
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh hell no.
You know, I don't even think there was an Italian president.
Oh yeah, I don't think so either.
No.
He probably.
You see that?
He probably down with the mob or
You
something.
guys beat the Italians.
So listen,
gotta
once
do
again,
that.
you guys would have called in 516-945-9099. Share your thoughts and views. Yes, we already did a black president. Yes, we did, Melissa. We definitely did. Share your views, 516-945-9099. Time always goes by so fast when we're here. It seems like we just got here. It just goes,
Exactly.
got 10 more minutes left.
Flying
And
by.
I don't think we're going to know who's president by the end of the show. But I'll give you a little update. Trump only needs 16 more electoral votes.
Wow.
Wow.
And Hillary would have to literally win every state left
Wow.
to make it.
Wow, that's scary. That's definitely scary.
So I guess, are your bags packed?
Not my. I hope. Oh damn! I don't know. Yeah, I don't definitely know. Okay, so number 4, because we didn't even get past number 3 yet. It says it's normal to struggle with your identity post breakup. It says after months of decades of being one half of a couple, rediscovering your post relationship self might be like Mission Impossible. I always say this,
Wow.
people. I always say, "Hey, Dal Moore, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Thanks for coming out and having lunch with me today. I definitely appreciate it." Mrs. says she's moving back to Germany. Move back to Germany then. Go ahead. They like black women in Germany, and you find 2 minutes to go ahead, girl. Move back to Germany.
Canada is looking for anybody who wants to
Yeah,
leave.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw Canada said bring it on, bring them on. Of course, it'll boost their economy.
exactly.
It will definitely boost their economy. So I think this. I think that if you break up with someone, you need time for yourself.
I definitely think it's important to have time for yourself, but I think the most important thing is to not lose yourself in a relationship.
And that's
there
what
should
people
be
do.
no reason why you have an identity crisis because you're not with another person.
I agree.
I don't understand that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, D Moore, what's going on? Dan Moore, all is good here. We here live on Alvin After Dark, and you want to call in, share some thoughts about the presidential race. 516-945-9099. But once again, you can't lose yourself. If you're in a relationship, and that's what happens. People tend to lose themselves, and what happens is if we're dating, they don't know how to be individuals.
They don't. They have to be glued to each
Yeah,
other at the
exactly.
hip. And then now everything that I did, I don't do anymore because now I have a boyfriend. Or now, and guess
Exactly.
what? And then I'm with you all the time, and I don't do the same things that I once did for myself. So then that's how you have an identity crisis when you end up breaking up. But this is
Exactly.
the thing: you should stay and still do some of those things.
Hey, Melissa. Melissa just told us that Canada's website crashed. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't know what's going on with Canada. I blame the Russians for that, or the Puerto Ricans, one of them.
You are crazy.
The Puerto Ricans and Russians is one of them, right? Because it crashed. What's number 5?
Breakups may hurt women more initially, but men take longer to recover.
I disagree with that. Hey, Tiffany, what's going on? Tiffany out of North Carolina. I see you out there. Please definitely keep watching. Is it true? Does it take men longer to recover? L.A. Does it take? I don't think so. I think it depends on the individual.
I think it
I don't think
Depends.
so. I think it's all about when you really love somebody, regardless of whether it's
Yeah.
male or female. It's how deep you are in love with the person.
Yeah, I
That's
think so
true.
too.
Because that's hard,
Yeah, definitely.
But I will say this, I feel like men usually get themselves back out into the dating game faster than women. Like they'll just break
Yeah,
up
I
and
agree.
automatically get back in the game. There's not even any breathing time, whether it just be, just a date.
Yeah.
Maybe not even taking you seriously, but they still get out there and date.
It says here. It says women are more likely to issue divorce papers.
Really? You think so?
I probably. I've been served some papers before.
Women are more likely to.
Yes, I
Wow.
was served some kind of paper for sending somebody a card in the mail.
Wow.
Going back to the presidential race, what's the next picture we got, LA? Okay, regardless of who wins the presidential election this November, we will witness history being made. Definitely. What's the rest of that say? What's that say? It says if Hillary Clinton wins the United States presidential election, it will be for the first time in history that 2 presidents have slept together. If Donald Trump wins the United States presidential election, it will be the first time in history that a billionaire moves
Moves into public housing,
There you go.
vacated by a black family.
You like that?
That is funny.
Hey, Aunt Sylvia, I see you watching. Hey, Aunt Sylvia from California. She's either in California or Belize. So, hey, Aunt Sylvia, how you feeling? Hope all is well. Please give Uncle Clay my regards. I think my aunt is in Belize right now, so she's watching, or maybe California, but she's definitely watching. And thank y'all for watching. What's the next picture, LA? Vote Hillary Clinton.
I don't
care
care.
if she's a liar. Y'all boyfriends lie to y'all every day, and y'all still fuck with them. Vote Hillary, bitch.
That's funny.
I had to once again these stuff we found on social media today, which was the most funniest thing ever.
Oh, my gosh.
You know, it was definitely funny. It was definitely funny. Unfortunately, you know what? I'm not even gonna put that one.
You
last
know
one
what?
up.
I swear you read my mind
I'm not
because
gonna
of
put
just
it, yeah. I'm not gonna
doesn't
put
fit.
yeah. It doesn't fit. I'm not gonna put the last one up because it's actually very, very it's very serious, and we're on a joking mood right now. So what the hell are we talking about again?
Are we talking
Oh,
about
couples
breakups?
number 7.
Couples are more likely to fight about money.
Yes, that is true. What's your take on that?
Definitely. I mean, I think money is probably the number one or
I
at
was gonna
least
say
number
that.
2 reason why people break up.
It's number 1 actually.
Oh, you know what I just read actually? Because you had this conversation about engagement rings and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and they said they did studies. They found out that the more you spent on an engagement ring,
More
the
like-
more chances of you,
That
of the
was-
I
couple
told-
getting
t-
divorced.
More
Remember,
likely.
remember, I said that in the
Yeah,
show.
that was crazy.
I said the bigger the engagement ring, the more money you spend, the more likely it is you get. You
And
will
the
be
more
divorced.
money you spend on the wedding, the same results.
Exactly.
You know
I
why?
think so,
Because it's so
too.
true. Because it becomes more about the
idea.
wedding and an engagement are supposed to be about the commitment of love and being together for the rest of your
Exactly.
life. And when it comes about with the wedding ring and the wedding, it's all about showing off at that point.
Yes.
That's
It's
right.
not about the couple anymore.
Yes.
And so we had that conversation actually a few times. But
Yeah,
that was
quite a few
I just
times.
read that I think yesterday.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
So,
Really?
ladies, if you marry me, you're getting nothing. No.
Well, what I
No, I'm
can
just-
say about me personally, I don't really care about how big my wedding is. I've never been into weddings like that for myself,
Yeah,
but gotta come up off that rock.
yeah. Well, you know,
Gotta come with that rock, though.
only because you have been in the line of jewelry, so you know. So for you, it's different. For you and I, it's different because we have worked in jewelry and things like that, so we understand the importance of certain things.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
What was I talking about? Oh, this is
Number
9?
8. No, we're number 8.
Well, number 8. Okay, when women make more money, a breakup could be in the cards. Ladies, I am single, and if you make more money than me, I don't care. I'm very secure with myself. I will hold. Listen, you make more money than me, I just don't care.
You don't care?
No, if
It
you
doesn't bother you?
It does not bother me if you make more money than me. It's not a problem. I have no problem with that. If you make more money than me, yes.
So you're okay. So you would be okay if your significant other makes 3 times more than you.
Yes, I will be perfectly fine with that.
Now, what if she told you you still have to pay half of all the bills? Would you be okay with that?
That's fine.
Okay.
I have no problem with that.
Okay. I mean, that's good. That shows that you're very secure because some men are not secure. They feel like they have to be on, the number one in everything when it comes to their partner. So
Yeah,
that's good.
No,
that
I
you
have no
feel
problem.
like-
Listen, pay for dinner, pay for us going out, pay for the trips. I don't care. Hey, Melissa says, no big wedding, but gotta have a decent rock.
That's right. You gotta have that rock.
Need the balance. Okay, because we're about two minutes till the show is over. But number 9, what's number 9?
You may be tempted to bash your ex online.
Yes, don't. One of the
don't-
things you can't do is bash your ex online. You don't want to do that, people. It's rude. It's tacky. It's tasteless, especially when you're on a date with someone and someone asks. I was on a date with someone and she asked me, why you and your ex-girlfriend broke up. I spoke highly of my ex-girlfriend. It was very, very short and sweet. I said she's a wonderful person. I said we just grew apart. That was it.
Yeah.
I said, she's beautiful. I said, I wish her all the best of luck. I said, we're good friends, and we know we don't contact each other, as of now. She lives her own life, I live my own life. But one thing you don't want to do is bash your ex on social media or to the other person you're dating, because it doesn't show no class on your part.
That's true.
Number 10 is what?
There are 2 major divorce seasons each year.
Whatever. I think it's what is it? fall and summer. I don't know, whatever it is. But listen, going back to the presidential race. Whoever we decide to vote for, and y'all decide to vote for, it is important. It really is. And don't forget, we're the first time we did the live show on Facebook. I'm excited about it. We're going to do it again next week. Next week, we're going to have a very, very serious show next week. I'm going to tell you what's going to go on next week briefly. I was watching Ayanna Van Zant on the OWN network, and she had 6 men who had a total of 87 children.
Wow.
So we're going to talk about that next week, and we're going to talk about how the importance of, and one of the things that someone said was, men need to father men. And I think that's important. No matter what race you are, us as men will need to really talk to other men and really get and talk to them, and the importance of being a significant male role model to one another. And I think that's very, very important, because when I saw that 87 children for 6 men, that just, it broke my heart. It really did.
It is heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking.
Because I know that they can't really take care of all of it.
Yeah, so I know we're going to have, Kimberly Santana's going to be here next week. If you want to be here next week, you can definitely be here next week. I know Ebony Flowers is going to be here next week. We're going to have some people here next week, and we're going to talk about that. So again, it may be a little emotional, make it a little crazy, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. Once again, before we leave, LA, you have any thoughts for people as we leave?
I just want to say I don't care who wins. I just can't wait to wake up tomorrow and have this election over.
You going to Italy?
I'm staying right here. I don't care who wins. I'm staying right here. This is my home, and I will continue to live here in the great country of America.
Okay. Marquia, what do you got to think for people before we leave?
I just want to say thank you for watching and tuning in, and we appreciate it. Have a good night.
Definitely. So once again, this is Alvin After Dark. You can catch me every single Tuesday at 11 p.m. on www.strongisland.tv. But we'll be again here live, Facebook Live. You can also catch me at BMW Freeport, located at 291 West Sunrise Highway. And my direct line there is 516-740-6132. And we're always doing something great, always doing something funny. I MC weddings, I host parties, I have DJs, I have hostesses. So get at me at alvinpeters76@gmail.com. But once again, thanks for tuning in. We out. Peace. Have a good night.